I know that I've said both here at Fair and Balanced and, of course, over at Ring of Fire that Monday's Supreme Court ruling on immunity is not as dire as a lot of the folks out there are having you believe. Now, having said that, because the reason I say that, by the way, is because this does not dismiss any of the charges against Donald Trump. Absolutely not. The presumption of immunity is the important part of it, and that is now up for the courts to decide. So, yeah, it basically says, was this an official or unofficial act? That's okay, because that's actually what the Constitution says, folks. Like, that's not a problem. But where it does become a problem is going to be in the later court cases that we have, that's going to determine what is an official and what is not an official act of the President of the United States. And perhaps sensing this, Donald Trump shared a post on Monday, shortly after that Supreme Court decision came out, effectively calling for military tribunals against Donald Trump's political enemies. Now, Trump did not create this post, nor did he create the image that accompanied the post. It was originally posted on Truth Social by a user called @AKA PR0Boss. And it was a image of Liz Cheney that said, "Guilty of treason, retruth if you want televised military tribunals." Of course, referring to having military tribunals, which are typically reserved for, enemy combatants during warfare, for Donald Trump's political enemies, declaring them officially enemies of the United States itself. Trump shared that post on Truth Social, left it up for a little bit, then deleted it. But in the time that Donald Trump had shared it, it got some of these responses from his followers on Truth Social. One of them said, "This is absolutely what America needs to bring back: faith in our government, fast trials and fast executions." Another one said, "Televised hangings." And a third one said, "Get the ropes ready. If found guilty of treason, they all should hang. It will stop the next one from happening." Now, the reason I say that this ties in to the Supreme Court decision on immunity is because of the official and unofficial acts as President of the United States. An unofficial act by the President of the United States would just be to straight up murder his political opponent, right? That's still murder. Murder is still illegal. You're still going to be impeached for that, and then you're going to be put on trial. So you can't just straight up kill somebody. So it has to be something that is within the purview of the President of the United States, something that they have sole authority over. And about the one area where the President of the United States has sole top authority is the military. That is something Trump could do. Order the military to hold these tribunals by making an official declaration that this individual, whether it's Liz Cheney, could be Joe Biden, could be you, could be me, if Trump goes out there and officially declares them an enemy of the United States of America, and then orders the military to have the MPs come out and arrest that individual and hold a tribunal, which of course is going to be a hell of a lot less fair than a jury trial, then yeah, that's when the bad things happen. So this is cause for concern. Donald Trump seeming to endorse this idea before ultimately deleting his retruth of it is what is terrifying. Again, he can't just go out and just murder somebody, okay? That's always going to be illegal. But abusing his power as an official act to order the military to do it, yeah, that is definitely a cause for concern, and something that everybody out there needs to vote against this coming November. I know we don't have the best candidate on our side over here on the left, but I promise you, even if Joe Biden can't string two sentences together, he is still not as dangerous to this country as Donald Trump. Hey everybody, I don't know if you've noticed this, but we are closing in on a pretty major milestone here at Fair and Balanced as we approach 500,000 subscribers. But we're not there yet, and we definitely need your support. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel, and don't forget, like and comment on the videos and share them as widely as possible.